Hello, happy Pisces season, and hope everyone's having a good start to the water, subconscious depths of Pisces season. I said something about music last week, and I feel like music is definitely something that comes around in terms of like nostalgia and emotional well-being and emotional regulation in Pisces season. So I don't know if anyone's been listening to a ton of music, but or playing a ton. I feel like that's definitely surfacing. I'm recording this on Monday, on 21st, and the reading's going to be for Monday until Sunday, the 27th of February. And we have some cool major astrological themes this week. We have Mars sextile Neptune on Wednesday, and Mars is still in Capricorn and Neptune's in Pisces, where the sun is. So we have some illumination on Pisces, so 12th house illumination, I feel like, and we'll be also having Venus sextile Neptune on Thursday, and then this third and final major astrological aspect is the Mercury in Aquarius, excuse me. Mercury always gets those. Anyway, Mercury square Uranus on Thursday as well. So I'm going to draw the cards and start talking about Monday. Monday today is Moon in Scorpio day. We have Moon squared Pluto earlier in the morning before the moon went into Scorpio, and so I feel like the moon square Pluto is an aspect where Monday aspect where we get a little bit of insight into our shadow self and learn how to navigate, transmute, and flow by balancing our emotions, and especially those emotions that arise because of our shadow aspects. So we also have the moon square Mercury, and this aspect is what I call the anxiety aspect. I'm feeling pretty calm today though, but I can see how this could be, if I could equate this to anything, it's sometimes there's just little things that are thrown into your day that you're like, I wasn't expecting this, so now I have to navigate around this scenario. So it could lead to like some minor worry and anxiety. So yeah, Sun in Pisces. Let's get Wednesday. I think Pisces is asking us to be super compassionate for others. So if we are a little restless, we are being asked to. That was upside down, but I'm not doing reversals. But I think this is a interesting card that comes up. back to Pisces. So Pisces, compassionate, sensitive, spiritual, esoteric knowledge, surfacing through our senses and the energy around us. So I'm just going to try to get the rest of the week. I'm noticing myself getting a little scatterbrained. Yeah, scatterbrained. Okay, so Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We need Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Friday. I'm going to take the top. Ooh. Another aspect, Pisces, is, we'll talk about this when we have Tuesday on the board, but is solitude. And that's why I'm not talking. I feel like I'm all right. We have an adventure. And Sunday. Alright, once we get all these, I feel like I can clear my headspace and actually talk about the planets for Tuesday. But, yeah, so Queen of Cups, or Queen, wow. I'm gonna blame Mercury. Just kidding, it's just probably a shadow aspect of myself. All right. We have the cards. Alrighty, I'm gonna fix the camera. Okay. So what are we talking about? Compassion with Pisces season. We have Queen of Pentacles, who is a very generous and kind, well-off person who has a seat of power in the material world. So this lady is flourishing with abundance and has a sense of creation brewing in her. Through the queens, we can create and use that feminine flow for new endeavors and new creations. Lending help to others. I'm sensing compassion in this card too. And security. There's security and stability in the energies that are playing out through today. I feel like this really aligns with Sun in Pisces, because Pisces just really gives. There's a rabbit. I never noticed that. Rabbits are signs of fertility and innocence. So with the moon in Scorpio, I'm kind of getting more of like a creation mix. You definitely have what you need to create something. And whatever is created clearly can flourish and holds its weight in the world. It definitely can be like an anchor in the material world. Okay, Tuesday, we have the moon in Scorpio all day. We have a lot of aspects. The moon will be opposite Uranus, so that's a easily distracted energy, and more so in the yearning for liberation and not wanting to I get the sense of trying to, like, Pisces can brew up these nostalgic feelings where you go live in the past, and Uranus really is a change for the better, but without I don't even want to say without. You can't have change, oh here we go, without the old stuff going away. So I feel like there could be a stubbornness in emotional ties to nostalgia that could be surfacing through emotions or any of like the water aspects that are being brought up, even dreams. King of Cups, we have emotions, we have dreams, we have intuition. Also very much an anchor in the emotional and spiritual realms. There just could be some kind of like indication that one isn't wanting to move out of this emotional state with this opposition, and Uranus really is like distracting you to try to move, to seek freedom. The moon will be trine Jupiter, so we have that happy, dreamy flow, very joyous and I would say serendipitous. Moon square Saturn calls for serious thinking, and I wrote that how can our emotional accountability allow us to transcend those 12th house disciplines that are solitude and self-reflection. We have the want to escape, and we face limitations in our spiritual life, and we endure karma in the 12th house too. So how can our emotional accountability really help us transcend those and see them in both the light and the dark. More like integrate them together. Nothing better to integrate them with water. Water, water, water. Emotional stability and accountability. This person, I've said this before, has seen the range of the sine wave and endures both with composure. Having control over your emotions. The moon will be sextile Venus. So we have harmony with our emotional depths and our ambitious desires since Venus is still in Capricorn. I feel like that resonates. Oh, I didn't even notice, but we have a pair. Earth and water. There is a lot of earth activations this week. So I think this is interesting. I think this could indicate the Mars and Venus sextile with Neptune. Neptune, Mars and Venus. Since they're still pretty much conjunct, maybe Venus is really bringing in some more femininity into the Mars energies. Moon will be sextile Mars on Tuesday, so we have some excitement and I would like to say some emotional balance within our careers and public images, especially with the King of Cups coming up, because excitement can sometimes vary between nervousness and ecstatic. And then we also have the moon trine Neptune, so lots of water, just so much water with that aspect, because we have, and same with the Jupiter, we have Jupiter and Neptune in Pisces right now, and so the moon trine the two with the sun in Pisces is just a flow of just flowy. I'm trying to describe it. I get this whole sensation of pushing glitter and mist and feathers and pixie dust, just flowing all in water at the same time. It's really pretty, and then it also just has a nice gentle brush on so the aspect could indicate some good dreams, especially with Neptune. So I also wrote for the next day to write down any dreams that surface, especially just throughout Pisces season. Probably having more vivid dream time and probably wanting to sleep more, the sleepy spells. Good time to rest and just recharge before the whole restart of the zodiac wheel. So Wednesday we have the moon in trine in Sagittarius at 8 a.m., 8:30 a.m. And Five of Cups This card just keeps showing up. Okay. So, loss, potential regret over the loss of these. Either they could be creations or they could be relationships. But there's 2 other cups. So we're obviously dwelling on what we don't have, which is easy to do. Sometimes in the consumer world, it's like, well, I need this, that, this and that, this and that. And realistically, what you have is already enough. So this might bring up another wave of something that needs to be integrated. The moon will be sextile Pluto this day, which I think is coincidental to the card. And I think with the moon in Scorpio at this aspect, we have some intense feelings from an empathic nature, and water is really needed to clear the energy of the loss and whatever is really causing severe grief. Sometimes grief can be hindering someone's lifestyle completely. So intense feelings could be surfacing, especially subconscious information during this Pisces season. Whatever subconscious thoughts could be brought up. It looks like it might be from a shadow aspect, especially with Pluto. So just a day to really navigate, transmute, and flow through that. I feel like Queen of Cups is saying you're supported. So this is also the day that Mars is sextile Neptune. So I kind of viewed Mars as like a spoon in this scenario, and is stirring the pot of Neptune, which is like this huge lake of subconscious thoughts, and just has a lot of untapped knowledge and potential and creativity. It's like, you know, it's the imagination. So I feel like Mars is really stirring the pot and is allowing for this energy to catalyze change, especially gearing up for the conjunction that will be in May. So we'll have Mars conjunct Neptune in 3 months. This aspect can also uncover, I got the sense of deception. I actually got an impression of a fox dressed in clothes, kind of like fantastical fox. So could uncover some deception, and that's something of the 12th house. Deception, secret information. I mean, also 8th house, but I feel like maybe some relationship stuff could be brought up. But Mars, nonetheless, is asserting oneself into another spiritual quest, which is the core aspect of 12th house, Pisces, and Neptune. So super aligned with spiritual enlightenment and gearing up for the conjunction in May, which will probably bring more enlightenment. Thursday, we have the moon in Sagittarius, and I think we'll be super focused on enlightenment that day. I like how I wrote these notes and kind of everything's just flowing nicely. Yeah, so Pisces and Sagittarius are two signs that are always delving in the realms of philosophy and spirituality and esoteric knowledge and hidden knowledge. So I feel like something could be surfaced. So moon sextile Mercury, quick rapid fire intellectual thoughts this day. Could be with collaborations. This is a collaboration card, 3 Pentacles. Shared vision, visionary card. People working together for the same common goal that is really sturdy and sound. This could be a pillar of creation in the material world. So definitely collaboration day. The moon will be square Jupiter, so this is also just a typical square aspect where it's best to just be mindful of your expectations of others and yourself, just because of everyone's inflated need of self-interest and just having to focus on themselves. Sometimes that's just how everything needs to be. Once one can take care of themselves, they can focus on others afterwards. So it could just be a lull in maybe having expectations. I mean, we have an aspect where it's like having all these intellectual thoughts, but maybe those are thoughts that you write down for potential collaboration and then send later, or you send something and someone just doesn't respond right away. Venus is sextile Neptune. This is one of the other aspects where we'll have a conjunction later on in the year, but this is sooner than the Mars conjunct Neptune. So Venus will be conjunct Neptune in April. So I kind of just wanted to focus on the Mars card. I got more of a like action oriented sense from this aspect versus just like a really dreamy desires feel. Like your dreamy desires can be grounded in reality with the sextile with Venus and Neptune, and those could possibly start to surface more in April. Nonetheless, like very kind and I want to say auspicious and then with dreamy, I kind of mean like there's this like aura around it that's one, enticing, two, comfortable, and three, rewarding. So those can also just be feels that you have on Thursday. moon will be sextile Saturn, so this is just one where we'll probably be seeking a little wisdom with the moon in Sagittarius and Saturn in Aquarius. So wisdom for potential innovation and possibly something that can help others. This is a wall, and we don't know what structure it's holding up, but there's some, some structure. Oh, we have two more. Mercury square Uranus. This aspect, Mercury's in Aquarius. So square Uranus, I kind of get like a full-on technology vibe in terms of, since it's a square, in terms of electromagnetic frequencies. So it might be a good day to even detox from technology and focus on creating something in the physical versus being in screen world. Potential with the aspect, like it's just, communication, Mercury communication, thoughts with Uranus, change, sudden change, dramatic rebellion, just ineffable experiences in terms of Uranus being a bull in the China shop. So potential shock of information, whether that be I don't know, it's just potential with that aspect. We have the moon square Neptune. This could be a very distraction-oriented aspect as well, especially with Sagittarius quest mind for wanderlust and exploration, and Neptune and Pisces just living in dream world. So could even lose your marbles that day, and probably best to just get grounded. I wanted to mention that I go through each of the aspects one by one to deliver like what's the energetic soup of the day, but I'm not trying to, like, sometimes I'll write stuff and it'll be a feel of the day, but it's only like one line versus trying to compact all of the aspects together and generate like a full-on horoscope, because I feel like some of these aspects could surface more than others depending on one, your zodiac, your natal chart, and what you're more sensitive to and what you've already integrated. So I don't know if the array of different energies is confusing, but those are all different aspects. So Friday we have the moon in Capricorn all day, or enters in Capricorn at 1 a.m. in the morning, so pretty much all day though. And Capricorn Pisces, asking us to ground our dreams for achievements and longevity and endurance. This is another card of not looking at what you have, but in terms of what's being given to you. Something is being poofed up from the divine cosmos, the sky, and is delivering you a cup of love, in terms of creativity, a new relationship, maybe even some psychic impressions. And you have 3 already. This person's just kind of idly sitting there, not even paying attention to what's being offered. This is also a meditation card, which is pretty interesting in terms of grounding your dream into reality. Maybe some meditation might be needed to dive into this cup and really anchor it so that it can fit in with these 3 cups. Traditionally, though, this is a cup where not paying attention to what's being offered. Sometimes people will say this guy's being stubborn. I like the meditation aspect. This is also being in solitude, and that really resonates more with 12th house spirituality. This is water, emotions. Could also indicate boredom. Could just be bored. This person looks very bored. But they don't see what's being offered here. A cup of fun. Saturday, moon will be in Capricorn. We have the moon trine Uranus. So we have originality, an abundance of inspiration and potential for influencing others. And then we have the Fool, who is ready to take a leap into this new journey. There's a new beginning on Saturday. This is following your heart and intuition and stepping into the new realm of unknown adventure. This is a docile card and playfulness. This is playing in imagination and fun. The sun is beaming and is really lighting your new path, your new quest. This is not looking back either. This is taking that leap of faith and just going forward, trusting that the sun and divine have your back, which they do. Moon sextile Jupiter. This is a cheerful, do a good deed, pay it forward aspect, especially with Jupiter and Pisces always being compassionate, and the sun in Pisces being compassionate, just doing a good deed. Infinite potential. On Sunday, we have the moon entering Aquarius at 1:36 p.m. So we have a few aspects this day. One, the moon will be sextile Neptune, so just a key meditation aspect and listening to your intuition. And then we have Moon conjunct Venus, Mars, and Pluto throughout the day. So we have one aspect focused on just our material love of aesthetics and decorating, affection, and then affection aligned with our emotions, and we have our energy aligned with our emotions, and just a surplus of good creation and a surge to get things done with a balanced emotions, and or having the balance of emotions to get things done. And then we have some Moon conjunct Pluto, which is our let's integrate whatever is being surfaced from our more challenging aspects that occur with Pluto. So beautiful energy for integrations. And we have the Five of Swords. This is these people are feeling a little defeated. And this guy, he always comes off to me as a bully. And these clouds are very jagged and just could indicate some kind of, intellectual or some kind of communications that come off really to the point, and they could be harsh. Some kind of conflict with others could be arising. Here, this person's dwelling over something versus actually having the interaction with others. So maybe you might be facing someone who has made you feel defeated or attempts to make you feel defeated. Sorry. Okay, that was the week. I wanted to say more, but I feel like I was injecting my own interpretation in terms of like a subjective point of view into the card, so I didn't want to say anything. But we do have 2 5s. Change. So this week, definitely opportunity for some change. New beginnings. We have a pair of stability in the material world, stability in the emotional and unconscious realm. Collaboration. Let's look at this to meditate and really integrate whatever feelings of grief that are being brought up, and this defeat, maybe through feeling of defeated by others. I mean, who knows if who won here? It could have just been one of those battles that was just like, this is never gonna end, so I'm just gonna throw in the towel and say whatever and walk away. This is walking away from something that could have gotten really ugly. Okay, so I hope everyone has a great Pisces season, Pisces season week, and enjoys the Mars and Venus sextile Neptune. Forgot that I mentioned that, kind of aligned to it. Yeah, so I hope the reading helps you navigate any experiences that you just need a little extra trajectory to, and I also just want to thank everyone for watching and tuning in, and I really appreciate everyone and the opportunity to have a weekly reading. So thank you. Have a great week. Happy Pisces season.